This is Sean Mussinen from greenjobsguy.org, and following up on our last video of showing you how to create internal and external links, just want to show you one thing about what happens when you create an internal link to a page that doesn't actually exist. So I'm just going to go to Edit and scroll down, and let's say I wanted to create a link for economy. So just like we showed you in the last one, to create an internal link, 2 square brackets in the beginning and 2 square brackets at the end. And I'm going to click Save. And there's the link to economy. Now when I click on it, page does not exist, economy. The page economy does not exist. It gives you 2 options. You can search for economy. So when I do that, it pulls up all pages where the word economy appeared. And if I click back, you can also create the page, a new wiki page. This actually is a pretty good way, even if the page doesn't exist, if it's something that you want somebody in the future to create, you might go ahead and tag it this way. Just a reminder, at the moment, don't want people creating new wiki pages until we have all the content built out, and that'll be in late November. So now we're going to move on, and I'm going to show you a couple other important things about the editing system. You'll notice this table of contents here. It's got all these links, and just want to show you why it's really important not to delete something. Now you'll notice this right here is the end of the paragraph in the first paragraph. This is right where the table of contents would appear. But you don't actually see any text. It just says TOC. Anytime you see this in an article, it is very important not to delete it. Just leave it. If you delete it, let me show you what happens. And click Save. The table of contents is gone. So I'm going to go to Edit, scroll down, and put in the code to automatically insert a table of contents. And it does that by reading these headers here. Anytime there's a header, it automatically knows to put it in the table of contents. And click Save. And now the table of contents is back. Now I'm going to show you what these tabs do. There's 2 kind of important ones. The first one is Discuss Changes. And you'll often see in Wikipedia pages there's like a talk page. That's what this is, to discuss changes to it. So if there's some controversy over somebody changed something and somebody changed something back, you can hash it out here. All you do to add a comment to this, explaining maybe why you did something, just put a subject, added a new footnote, put a new footnote in section about industries, and click Preview. And that's what it's going to look like. And save. The other thing I want to show you is how you revert back to an earlier version of a change page. Say if somebody's made a bunch of changes that you think are an error, you can change back this way. But to really show you how that works, first I'm just going to make a very basic change to this page. So I'll type in, this is a test change, and scroll down and hit Save. Now if I go to Revisions, this tab up here, you'll see a long list of all the changes made to the page going back to its original creation. If I have this one, this means it's the current revision, and this is an older version. And I can look actually what has changed between 2 of them. So in this case, I'm going to look at what's changed between this and this. If I click Show Diff and scroll down, you'll notice in the new one, this is in red here, it's added this is a test change. So I'm just going to go back to Revisions, and if I click Revert, and it'll ask me if I'm serious. Now if I go back to View, you'll see that little change is gone.